Okie dokie. What is on the agenda today? Right, so I'm actually a bit confused on where I was because it's been like 4 days since I streamed. I'm all better now. My voice is back, which is good. But we still need to kind of figure out where I was and what I'm doing. So, what did we do? Did we get the shooting working? Hmm. Hang on. Did that pig's health start at? Yeah. Right, cool. Right, so in this one, what are we going to do? What are we gonna do? So we want bullets to be visible, don't we? Visible bullets. So let's do that. One thing I do want to do in this stream is model a pig because it seems we don't have a pig model. Or should I just download one? I don't want to download one. I want to do it all myself. So what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna get the bullet spawn working first, just so it's done, and then that's kind of finished up. And literally, it's just visuals then for these farmer boys with sick glasses on. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to model a pig. I'm gonna try anyway, and it's only gonna be low poly. It's not gonna be anything amazing because obviously we're not gonna want to do anything too high poly because there's no point. So I'm just going to test what I am doing because obviously there's no one in the stream, but people do watch the videos after I've posted them. So I'm just going to check the audio levels. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, I'm live. The stream. Yep. Them audio levels are absolutely crack-a-lacking. Right, and also while I was at work, I figured I'm only doing one level. Because it's only a game that I'm like, I just want to do a game and I want to get it finished. I'm only doing one level, and then if I ever fancy it, I can just come back and create another level, and it's not going to be too difficult to create another level. So we have J2O, but I've also got some orange juice. So let's get going. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I haven't got a cloud spawn the bullets. I know I've done it before in another project, but I am not 100% sure how to do it. And I know you instantiate, obviously, a ball, but what is it? It's that one, isn't it? So show an explorer, that one. I'm just gonna look at some code I've already written. I'm gonna say it's in that one. Let's open it in Notepad. So, free magic orb target. So where's that target? Is there a target? Magic orb. So it would be better if I open it in Visual Studio. But is that also? Oh, vector 3 is the target. Oh. See, I was just gonna, for the jokes of it, ask ChatGPT, but I'm not 100% sure on what to actually ask. But I know I've done this type of thing before, so I'm just kind of winging it. Magic orb target equals hit point. Camera position, camera forward. So how do I? So where's my instantiation? Spawn position. So I can instantiate, but then it wants to move towards the hit point, which would be the enemy. Right. Let's open Visual Studio and let's just start coding, because at the minute I'm a little bit lost on how to even go about this. I know you've got to instantiate, so we can get something instantiating at least. And then, so we're instantiating a magic orb. That's the magic orb, so it's not a magic orb, it's a bullet in this instance, isn't it? So in shoot settings, we're just going to add a prefab, and it's going to be a public transform, and that is going to be a bullet. And then in the update, what we're going to do is we're just going to call shoot him, just to keep it neater, just so it's not all happening in an update. And then we're going to do public, because I'm doing it public because I might want to actually get into this shooting in a minute from another script, so we're just going to do it public for now. Oh, no, you don't want square brackets, my guy. And then, right, so what do we want to do? We want to instantiate the bullet, right? So, can we not just... where's the farmer's mate? And actually, we need the shoot position as well, which is there. So we can actually do instantiate bullet. And then what we can do is we can do shoot position, dot position, and then quaternion dot identity. It doesn't really matter because it's going to be a ball anyway. So essentially what should happen there is that should just instantiate a ball, right? Every frame. God, no, we don't want to be doing that, do we? Where do we want to be putting shooting? We want to be putting shooting in there, just so it's not, just so we can test it, because we don't want to be instantiating a million different things. So we're just going to make a quick bullet. And obviously you have to just send it. Can you not just do transform.forward equals hit.point? Surely. See, I don't know. See, I'm not the best coder in the world. I'm not the best at anything, really. I just enjoy game development. So, okay. So if we're just going to make a quick bullet, let's just do a little surveyor. And we'll call that bullet for all intents and purposes. And we'll zero it out just because we want to be able to see it. And actually, no, what I'm going to do is position. Is there a shoot position? Gun, shoot position, bullet. Let's zero that out on there so we can see it. Oh God, what's happened to transform? Oh, there we go, right. So let's just get rid of that. Boom, boom, boom. And in the prefabs, nope. In the models, let's just do a random material for the bullet, just so we know it's the bullet. And then we're just going to make it a nice green colour. We'll turn the smoothness down. How do we want it? Oh, yeah, let's do that. Whew. That is awesome. That looks cool. Right, so that's our bullet, essentially, right? And we want to be able to see it. That's so random. Love it. Right, so we're zeroing out all that, and what I'm going to do is, just because I'm a bit stupid like this, I'm going to go to white, then green, and let's just see if we can add some glow. Oh, you can! That's cool. And we don't want it yellow. Oh, there's a fine line between what we're doing here. Oh, there we go. Green. And then there's a way to do it so it doesn't actually affect anything, but I'm just going to keep it at that for now. I kind of like that, you know. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Right, so it's got a bit of a glow to it. That's cool. Right, so the bullet is now going to go into our prefabs. Let's just create a new folder called... gun stuff. What a terrible name. Gun stuff. Right, that's going in there. So technically, the bullet material should actually go in there as well because it's part of the bullet, right? So we'll put gun stuff in there, right? And then in the position, I don't actually know where. Is it on the farmer's mate? No, position? Why is it on the position? What did we do that for? Why is it not on the actual parent? We must have done that for a reason, and I am not looking back at our stream, so I'm just going to put that into there. So now technically what should happen is we should get an instantiation every time the timer goes down of that bullet. So let's just click play and we'll see. Pop, there we go, there we go. Right, cool. Right, so we're instantiating, that's good. Right, so now we need to, oh, I tell you what. Can we, does it need a collider on it? Yeah, it will do because eventually we'll be, yeah, yep, it's having a collider on it, right? So we're just going to put a rigid body, and let's just use gravity and see what happens, because I know what's going to happen. It's going to go pop, drop, all come rolling, right? Now I know you can use add force, and when you add force, something wonderful happens. But you have to get the rigid body of the bullet, and you can get the rigid body of the bullet already because of that. Hang on, just let me go back. I am referencing other. I'm just going to try something out now because I'm. See, the summit here, I'm reading it says vector3.move towards. And I'm assuming that just means go towards a target. And the target there is a vector 3, which again is just a position times speed. So I mean, for all intents and purposes, we don't need that. It is literally just that piece of information we need. So what we can do is, I'm just trying to strategically do this, and then target equals hit point. Right, let's just try this. Right, so in our shoot, what we want to do is for this, so transform effect speed up move towards, so transform dot position, so it won't be transformed dot position, it'll be the bullet's position. Bullet dot position equals vector 3 dot move towards, and then what's this saying is it needs a transforms position, so that'll be the bullet dot position, and then it needs the target position, which would be target would be the hit point, would it not? Target equals hit point, yeah, so it'd be the hit point. So what we could do is we could do hit dot point. Oh no. It would be, wouldn't it? Would it be hit? Yeah. Hit dot point. Stop doing that. What are you doing? Hit dot point, and it's obviously going to tell me that I can't get the hit dot point yet because, and we're just going to do 50F for now, and then times that by times dot delta time, just because if it's running on anyone else's computer, I don't want to be stupid. And now if we technically do this and take that out of Ray, and put this in shoot for now because it's technically shoot and public. Right, that's getting everything. So technically what should happen is that bullet should now move towards the hit point at 50. So 50 point, yeah. So let's just try that. And what I'm going to do is I am going to turn off my using gravity because I don't need to use gravity. And let's just see what happens. Might not work, but that's the whole point of it. Ooh. Oh. Turn that off. No. It's doing something. What is it doing? What is it doing? Oh no. Let's just use gravity. So let me just try something here. So this is technically going to call shooting every frame. We don't want that, and we don't want it to do that, so it needs to have a hit. So let's do that. I'm thinking it's because I want to say I know why it's doing it, but I don't. No. That's how it's working. It's just not moving towards, is it? This is not going towards the target. If I put it higher, so what if I put that to 1,000? What's going to happen then? And I also need to put that back into there because that's just going to call it every frame and we don't need that. Okay, let's try that again. No. Why do I feel like it's something to do with this? Like I feel like it's not. I don't know. Don't know, man. What? Like the hit dot point is obviously. So hang on a minute. Let me have a look at this. So the hit dot point equals transform dot look at. Yeah. So and then the hit dot point is the pig. So shouldn't it just move towards the pig? No? Am I wrong? And I need to slow that pig down because that pig is way too quick. Enemy. Obviously not. Oh, look at that pig. I forgot I did it. What? That pig's fine. Oh. Who modelled that? What a guy. Right. I'm just going to save that out. Right. So we slowed the pig down. What's happening? Why is it not doing it? It's just not moving towards it, is it? It's not actually doing anything. Am I getting any debug errors? No. So the code's obviously right. It's just not working. And why is it not working? I wonder. Okay, so I'm going to try and do it like I've set it up here. And each orb has its own script. So let's just create a new script and call it bullet controller. Oh no, I spelled that wrong. Oh, I hate when I do that. God damn it. Oh, now it's going to compile as bullet controller. Oh. No, why is there an R there? Oh. I've lost my bullet controller. There we go. Right, now. Shit house. Right. F2. Copy. Open that up. Paste. Save. Now we're back to normal. Right, good lord. So, what it's saying here is I just need a vector 3. Right? And this is my own code. I have wrote this code, but I don't remember it. Funny how that happens, isn't it? Vector 3, and that's just going to be target. And there is nothing in the awake, so it's just the update right now. And literally in the update, all there is this. Boom. Right. That is it. And that is all I need. Right? And the bullet controller obviously goes onto the bullet. Who would have thought it? Because I wouldn't. It's crazy. Bullet controller. Can't answer it because the script cannot be found. What? Oh, hang on. Oh, silly me. Public float speed. And that is equal to, for what? 50. Okay, let's put 50F. And a double. Right. Oh, Bum, bum. Okie dokie. Right. Is that working now? Boom. Lovely. Suppose that target doesn't actually need to be a public one, does it? But we'll do it anyway. Just for simplistic purposes. And we'll false it again after. Right. So now we need to go back to the farmer's mate, manager mate. And then in the shoot, what are we doing? We've already got the bullet. That's fine. So then what we need to do is... Where are we instantiating it now? Yep. Ah. Yeah. Not a clue. Not a Scooby-Doo. Right, so... Yeah, oh, why are you calling... Why... Magikarp. There. Right. Yeah. What's so hard about this? Magikarp.target. Magikarp. There. Get component. Oh. Right. So in the shooting, right, here we go. Right. You're watching. Watch this. Right. So we don't need that anymore because that's obviously getting called in here. So what we need to do is we need to find the script from the orb. So we do bullet controller, then that is equaling to Magikarp. What is going on here? Oh no. Bullet.get component. And then what we need to get is the bullet controller. Yes, obviously. Right. So now we've got the bullet controller, and that is called the bullet controller. Right? Magikarp.target. That's cool. Right? So then just gonna put that in here. I feel like that's better in there. And then bullet.target. No. Bullet controller? Yep. .target equals hit dot point. So technically, that's exactly the same. There's no difference in this whatsoever. But the problem we've got, I know why it's not working. It's not gonna work. I'm telling you. Watch this. How long have we been going for? 23 minutes. I'm stuck on a bullet script. I hate not knowing everything. It does me in. Oh! Oh! Ha! 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 Oh! Yes! Yes! Huh! Right, I'm just gonna put a little one of these things. Start core routine, and we're just gonna destroy. Bullet. Bing bong, bing. Right, and then we're gonna do a enumerator and call it destroy bullet. Pop up? No? I've got them spellings wrong? No? Right. So then we're going to do a yield. return. Oh, return new. Wait 4 seconds. And just in case, we're just going to do it at 0.5, just because for all intents and purposes, that's probably when it's going to do it. Destroy game object. Right, so within 0.5 seconds, if it's not hit anything, bye-bye. Just so it don't clog up the game. And let's have a gander, see what happens. Yes. Pop, delete. Yes! So now what we can do is, just to add another bit of complexity to this, we're going to do it probably, I suppose you don't need to do it, probably just do a void on collision enter. And then if collision dot tag dot transform maybe? Dot transform dot tag equals pig. Destroy game object. Right? So either you hit the tag with a pig, is it pig? Pig, yeah. And it destroys it, or it destroys it within 5 seconds, at 0.5 seconds. So now we need to turn the sphere collider back on, and let's hope it doesn't absolutely mess anything up. Come on. Otherwise it's going to have to be a trigger. Pull! Pull! Yes! Come on. Getting somewhere. Oh, that is beautiful. That is just... did I set it as 15 as a default? Speed. Oh yeah, it's on the bullet, innit? Yeah, right. So I'm just gonna turn. Actually, no. We kind of want to be able to set the speed in the farmer's mate of the bullet. Oh no. Yeah. Kind of want to set the bullet speed within the farmer's mate manager. But so each farmer's mate's got their own bullet, but the bullet's got no way of knowing what the farmer's mate is because it's instantiated, and I just can't be bothered to try and get around that. So I'm just not gonna. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of this because no, hang on. Transfer.name pig hit.transfer. Oh no, we're gonna do that. Just chill out a minute before we start deleting random stuff. Alright? I'm gonna save that out. Right, so that's working. So the shooting's working fine. We just need to turn the bullet speed down because the bullet speed at the minute is just obnoxious. So let's just go to bullet and let's just turn it to 30. Let's just save it and see how fast it goes. Okay, again, too fast. Let's just go to 10. Yeah? Start small. Start lower, go big. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, see, if it goes too slow. The problem we've got is we can do that. Oh, how do I want to delete the damage? Do I want to damage him with the collider, or do I want to damage? No, I may as well damage him with collider, innit? Because then it's all synced up together. So, if collision, so collision.transform.get component health -10. Yeah, so every time you collide with it, it gets the pig's health minuses it by 10, and then with that one, it'll just timer. I hate that. That's a terrible name. That's gonna confuse me. Original. Right, hang on. Let's just. Original? Why does original? I can't spell original. I forgot how to spell original. Maybe? Original? Original? My brain. My brain's just gone. I don't know how to spell original. Oh my god. Anywho, as we were. Original timer. Yeah, that's cool. So obviously when the bullet hits the pig, because it's got the tag on it, I'm going to get rid of that now. We don't need that. We don't need that. That's irrelevant now. Because we've got the collisions going, it's irrelevant. We don't need it. But what we do need to do is we need to go to console. And we just need to keep an eye on the pig's health. Because it's still going to print the pig's health. 90. The pig's too quick for the shooting. Oh, he got a lucky escape there. Right. We need to turn the bullet speed up. That pig was on fire. Let's go 20. Right. Move that console up there, see what's going on. There we go. Oh, it didn't hit it. It's not it's not hitting it again. Right, we need to turn it up again. Alright. Good lord. Right. 20. Let's go to 30 again. Because I know it didn't miss it last. I know it didn't miss it with the 30. Pop. 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 There we go. Now we're doing it. Now we're framing. And what I'm also going to do as well is just because it seems to be hitting its bum a lot. The pig's bum seems to be hitting his bum a lot. So what I'm going to do is in the enemy, stopping that up. And that's all untagged, right? It's going straight for the center. That's the thing that it's hitting, yeah? So what I'm going to do... Oh no, is that just going to be too tricky? Do I just want to set the apple? Because it wants to be aiming for the apple, doesn't it? No. No, I'm not even going to mess about with it. Because then scope creep will get in and I'm just going to be too focused on getting things perfect when it's working. It's fine, right? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to scale this down a bit. Something like that, right? And then what I'm going to do in the farmer, so shoot distance, timer. See, I want to do it so it's original timer, speed of timer. So original timer, put that at 1. Put that at 1, right? Is it just gonna boom, 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 boom? There we go. It's gonna spawn a couple in. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, it's working. So what we need to do is, if it's not colliding with something, that's when we need to delete it. Oh, this is good. We're getting somewhere though. This is good. I'm enjoying this. It's been a very long time since I've enjoyed game development. Wow. We need to make that pig unit because that's an update. It's always going to happen if there's no pigs on screen. And the problem is you only need pigs as well because it's only one type of enemy. So how do we do it? How do we do it so that we don't get an error? How can we do this? How can we do this? I suppose it don't want to be an RB, does it? It wants to be like a what's the word? It needs to be like a dart or something, doesn't it? So obviously we're putting them to sleep, not actually like killing them, but like we're putting them to sleep, aren't we? So I mean, like. Okay. I can't believe I actually managed to get that working. Like I know I copied off my own scripts, but like that was based on multiplayer as what I was just copying it off. And this is not multiplayer. But anyway, yeah. It's working though, that's good. Right. Honestly. Hold on. Oh, sorry about that. I got a phone call. Yeah, so where was we? What are we doing? So we've got bullets working. We actually do need to do it so that it destroys. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get that back. Take that forward a bit. And instead of that, we're going to do it at 1. Oh, I tell you what would be good is if when that happens, when it gets called, like a particle effect. Just so it looks like it's like, no, because it's going to be an arrow, isn't it? Hmm. I wonder if we could turn. Ooh, what would happen if I turned? Ah, my eye. I got something in my eye. What happens if we turn use gravity on? And we already know it works. So what happens? You get bullet drop. Ah, shibber. Right, let's just try this. I mean, technically, we've got a working game. Oh no, they're gonna get away with the apples. That's the next problem we've got. Oh no. We've lost the game. You're not a wizard. You're failing. So obviously we need to put a distance checker, don't we? We need to put like a sphere around them or something, so like anyone that hits that sphere. Right, yeah, cool. Right, so that's what happens. Cool. But I suppose it's not going to really matter because there's going to be more than one. I tell you what would be good now, just because we've got that working, and that's all gravy. Let's just apply all this. As if we was to get spawning the actual farmer's mate, like from clicking. Do you know what I mean? From the mouse. So I think we should do that next. I really do, because I need to. That's what I need to do. And you know what? Again, I have never actually done this before. I've never used the mouse to spawn an item on a 3D plane. So, where does it want to go? It wants to go into game manager, doesn't it? Where's the game manager? Is that on main camera? Sure is, chief. Right, so in the game manager, what do we want to be doing? How do we even do it? How do we even... Well, let's think. It's a raycast, isn't it? And you can get the camera's position from the main camera. So, would it not be something like... let me just, I'm just going to try this on my own. Raycast hit, and then hit. Right? And then we're just going to do if physics dot raycast camera dot main. No, because you're going to have to get mouse positions as well, aren't you? Right, to the internet. To the internet. Okay. So what we're doing, we're instantiating. So how to spawn objects on mouse at mouse position. Instantiate an object at mouse position. Fire one. Mouse Z. Get the current mouse position with input.mouse position, then convert that to position in the world space using camera.screen to world point. Ooh. Right. That's never that easy. Is this not a float? I mean, but yes, it is a float. For anyone attempting to do this in C#, it's quite simple and works fine. I completely refuse to believe that that is that easy. I'm going to write it out just because it's better practice. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a header. I'm going to call this spawning. What's a good name? Spawning what? What are we spawning? Spawning mates. Farmer spawning stuff. I'm not going to say stuff though, because that's just terrible. And then what we're going to need is we're going to need a game object to instantiate. So I'm going to do it as a public transform, because transforms are easy to instantiate, and then that's just going to be the farmer's friend. And then we're obviously going to make that, so let's just get rid of that. Then what we're going to need is we're going to need a private vector 3, and that's just going to be mouse position by the looks of it. And then we're going to need another one, duplicating that, and that is going to be object position. Objects position, yep. So that's all things you need to instantiate, and then what we need to do is we need to get it. So how do we do this? So if input, so I'm going to do it my own way. If input.get key, I want to say up because you click it up and then it'll spawn. So yeah, key code keycode dot mouse, and we want the left click. Is that the left click? That's the right one, so that's the left one. And then apparently, according to this, it is this easy. So we've got mouse position equals input dot mouse position, and then we've got mouse position dot z equals 2. I don't know what this 2 is for. I'm gonna read this in a minute just to get a glimpse of it. And then we've got objects position, which is what I was saying before in the physics. It's camera. Objects is camera dot main dot screen to world point, and then that is just going to be the mouse position. There's no way it's this easy. And then we're just going to instantiate the farmer. So farmer's friend, and that's obviously going to be at the object's position, because the object's position is the mouse position. Right, and then quaternion dot identity, quaternion dot identity, because it doesn't have a position rotation. Quaternion dot identity, right. There's no way it's going to be that easy. It's like 5 lines of code. Well, 6, 7, 8 if you carry the variables over. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, John. It's not going to be that easy. I don't believe it. Okay. So main camera. Is that farmer's mate actually? Oh, he's there. Look, what a geezer. Right. So we're just going to apply his overrides, right? And I'm going to delete that for now. And then what I'm going to do is in the camera. Boom. So essentially what should happen now is I should be able to click on that and it should spawn. Oh, God. No. I mean, it's technically working. Oh, that's not working properly though, is it? Needs to be on a plane. I don't want it to spawn. Oh, that's what that is. Right, so if I put that as 15, just for debugging purposes, told you I'd read it. Right. There we go. Right, it's not. I mean, it's not technically working because like we shouldn't be able to just put them anywhere. But I mean, we can just absolutely demolish. Ding, 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 ding. Oh no! Quick! Right, so it's not screen to world point. I don't believe it. There's a different one. Okay, I'm sick of getting phone calls. Right, so it's technically working, but it's not working properly because I want it to spawn. I want them to spawn on the actual plane itself, not on the screen. Hang on. It's definitely something to do with raycasts. Yeah, it is. Right. I've got it. I've got it, boys. I've got it. Let's do it. Right, so technically that does work, and that is correct, and that does all work groovy-licious, but that's not what we want. What we want is we need to get rid of this because we don't need this. Camera, we don't need that. Blah, 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 blah. Get rid of that. And what we are going to do is we are going to get rid of that too, and it needs to be in there. But in here, we've got ray, and this ray is going to be where like the actual camera's shooting to. So it's going to be camera dot main dot screen point to ray, and then mouse needs to be mouse position. Where's mouse? Why is that weirdly set up? Hang on. Hold on. Hold please. I just need to remember how to get the history. Math, science, history, unraveling the mystery of how to get this bloody working. Input dot mouse position. Would it not? Would it not? No. Yes. I'm going with that. And then obviously we need to do the hit, which is easy because we can just do recast. Hit equals hit. Well, you obviously don't equals it, but you get what I mean. And then if blah de blah de blah, we do physics. No, what's going on? Physics dot raycast, and then it is ray, and then out hit. Yep, cool. That is amazing. Oh, beautiful. Simply wonderful. And then we're just going to instantiate the farmer's friend again. Farmer's friend. But where are we going to do it? We're going to do it at the hit point, which is correct. Hit dot point. And then obviously at the quaternion dot. No, that's quality level. Quaternion dot identity. Cool. Right. Let's see what this one does. Do I have faith? No. Not in the slightest. But it does need to hit something, so I mean, has it got it? Oh god, I don't even know. Ha Oh no, I've put him. Quick! Get him, boys! There we go. We've got placement. Oh no. Right, so placement. My god. This is going good. Oh, I love it. I love it when something comes together. Right. The one thing we need to do as well is, and just to make this a lot easier, the map road has no tags, right? But the main thing has ground, right? So what we're gonna do is if hit dot transform dot tag equals ground, then we can instantiate, right? And this should allow us not to be able to place on the actual road, because we don't want to do that. that would be a terrible idea. So if I click play, and I'm just going to spawn a few more objects. Oh, we can. That's because the ground's underneath. I reckon we want to be starting with layering it. Quick, spawn some more. Do the good thing here, sir. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, you're not ever going to win. You're never going to win. Oh, I'm unstoppable. Right, okay. Right. Sorry, it's got a bit of a head of myself there. So, what we need to do now, scheduled, what? Am I live? Is it live? Hello? Hello? Bit ahead of myself there. So, oh, my sound's turned off. No reason. Can't even hear me sound. What's going on here? You on? You're on. What? Oh no, you don't want to. You don't want to be doing that. No. Okie dokie. Got it. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to do a layer mask instead of a tag, because apparently that didn't work. Hit.transform.tag, and the reason it's not working is because if it equals ground, and I'm pretty sure you do a layer tag like this. Distance, I don't care for distance, so ray, the hit is the distance, and the layer mask is going to be, let's just call it layer mask. Let's just do it like that. Mask. And then we're going to do public layer mask. Right. So now what we're going to do is that technically should work. If we put the ground layer mask on, so let's just add ground to this layer, change it to ground, lovely, and then what we're going to do with this is, it doesn't really matter, I don't know why it's got overrides on it, that shouldn't be a whatever, but it doesn't matter. And then layer mask is going to be ground, right? So now it should technically only instantiate where the ground is. Oh, why is it not working now? What's going on? Quick! No! Everything. Pop. There we go. Oh, quick! Get him! Get him, boys! Right, hang on. What? Am I getting layer mask mixed up here or what? I want it to spawn on the ground. Or I don't want it. Or is that... If I do that, yeah. And then I do that. I just do that as default layer. Right. Does that mean... And then in there... Change it to everything other than ground, right? So then that's the ground, right? What's going to happen? Oh, still doing it. What's going on? Is that because I ain't got a... Hang on a minute. Hang on. Hold up. Give me a sec. Chill out. Pop goes. Do we... I can't do it in layer mask. Layer mask can go away. Right, so the reason it's not working is because that has not got a collider on it, but that one has. So that's ground, so that's obviously going to work. That one hasn't got a collider on it, but I don't know if mesh colliders work the same way as just normal, like normal colliders. So we're going to find out, right? I'm just going to do that. Technically, that should ignore the ground underneath it. fucking does. Yes! Go away, good. And then we're just going to spawn in. Hang on. Quick. 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 You're never going to win. We're too powerful. Cool. Right. I mean, we're not far off a game. So what we also want to be doing is we also want to be making it so that we do not allow spawning around like the actual player itself. So what we can do for that is a little trickery and a little bit of wizardry. A little bit of wizardry, okay? So instead of that being there like that, we're going to do that there like that, right? So X wants to be 2. Yep. Z wants to be 2. Yes, pretty cool. Right. And then, actually, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it at 3 because why not? So then essentially what should happen is because that's not got a ground texture on it, ground tag on it, it shouldn't let me put it anywhere near the other person, right? Does that make sense? So if I just put like one guy there, it's not letting me put it next to him. See how it's making me do it like further away? So like they don't bunch up together. And like it's not letting me put one in the middle of them two now because you just can't do it. So what I'm gonna do, I don't want to scope creep because scope creep is it's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. But I do, however, want to, let's put it on live. Yeah, I do, however, want to make it so that when you're actually putting a unit in game, it kind of shows you. So you've got to like select a unit and it'll kind of show you like a unit in green, and like you can pop it down, but then if you like you're over at like a certain like distance away from another unit, it goes red. So obviously it's an indication of like you can't place it there, because at the minute you just kind of don't guess where you can place units and that. So let's just not do that for now. And the best thing about this is we can, because we've already got the screen to rate, like we already know how to do this now. We already know how to get like the actual position of the screen. We can have it so we can have like markers on the ground as well, where like it, instead of it being like the mouse itself, it's just like a marker on the ground and it's going to show you where to actually put stuff, which is good in a sense. So yeah, I think, guys, I'm gonna have to leave it here just because we're on a roll and I don't want to get myself burnt out. But we've done good. We've done good. The bullets are now chasing. They're deleting the sends. I'm gonna change before I do go the actual time it takes for them to delete. So I'm just gonna do it at 0.8 for now. Right, yeah. So I'm gonna leave it free for now. Fluff. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for now, just because we're on a roll, and I do want to stream quite a bit this week, and it's coming up to the Christmas break as well. So I'm gonna be streaming a lot of at Christmas break. Just keep my printer. But yeah, I reckon next one what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the camera movement going. I don't know how I want to do it yet. I don't know whether I want WASD to kind of like, because most of it's like with the mouse anyway. So WASD is just kind of like, ooh, move around, crazy. Oh, I could do that now. I like to keep these streams short though, so I'm gonna go until tomorrow. Whoever watches this, thank you very much. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Leave a like, leave a comment. Don't seem to be many people commenting, but streaming in it. Yeah. Thank you for watching. If you're watching after I've finished this stream, again, thank you for watching.